It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a game on Echo Isle and it is going to be a request by none other than MoFaD, who is spawning at the right side of the map as the green undead. He will be facing off against a player whose name is not showing up on my screen because of the font. It's of course another language. And like always, we're just going to go over the color and refer to the player's name as the color. So we're going to refer to him as Teal. Teal will be spawning over here at the left side of the map as the Teal Night Elf, of course. And I've already mentioned about the map. It's going to be Night Elf versus Undead, and pick up some. Ooh, how could I have forgotten? Booster must always be on. Speaking of booster, there's also another facility out there with there. Ah, right, WarCraft 2 champions. They got a Twitch extension, which I believe I should start putting up because that kind of gives you the MMR and stuff. It's kind of interactive. It's kind of cool to have, you know. And I don't really think there's any reason for a WarCraft player to not have that. I'm gonna have to learn Chinese and Korean just to be able to read these names here. Alright, the hero of choice for MoFaD is going to be Dreadlord. Count Dracula will face off against the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter versus Dreadlord. I believe it's been some time since I've seen Demon Hunter versus Dreadlord. I've seen Death Knight versus Demon Hunter most of the time. Crypt Lord has been a popular option, but Dreadlord? Let's see how this works out for MoFaD. As Teal is planning off a couple of wisps at some key locations. That's gonna give him some good intel, although he hasn't scouted out MoFaD's base just yet. And coming back to MoFaD, he hasn't done any kind of scouting yet either, you know. We need some scouting. Some scouting, brother. Well, that's until you don't really want to lose up on any kind of lumber. You can even use one of the ghouls to scout out. I don't really think you need that much lumber. Well, there we go. Night beckons and the dam stand ready. We got a scout acolyte, and that's not a scout acolyte. That acolyte has a purpose, and that purpose is to expand. MoFaD is going in for an expansion by my understanding. Did he sell off the TP? He did sell off the TP and bought himself a jockey. How about I call this the Undead starter pack? Rod of Necromancy plus Sacrificial Skull. I don't really think we can call it when it, you know, with a close perspective when it comes to the Orc starter pack. So yes, expansion is coming up over here. And we got a wisp. Ooh, lovely! I really love how MoFaD you sleep on that wisp there. And wisp is gonna be slept over there for a bit. But it will detonate away a lot of the blight there, which will, of course, hamper MoFaD's ability to build stuff. But he's left behind a patch, which will help him out. Here comes the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter will be able to pick off the ghouls one by one. MoFaD's gotta be a bit careful. Gotta take out the creep there. Creep got killed by the Demon Hunter that got to level 2. Also picked up the item, it appears to me. He's got Claws of Attack plus 5 plus Gloves of Haste. Those are some really good items for a Demon Hunter early on. And oh, he's going for the expansion. He's gonna try and target down the Haunted Gold Mine. He has a TP in the inventory, so he should be fine. Oh, there was an archer on the field as well. Didn't really see that coming. MoFaD is in a pickle, and oh no, MoFaD's expansion has been cancelled. He needs to tech up. He needs to tech up right now to counter to this. And oh, he got the surround. He got a surround on the Demon Hunter. Oh, he's gonna get it. Whoa. That was something now. The Demon Hunter escaped with less than 15 HP from that surround. MoFaD had a surround cinched in over here. What the Demon Hunter did, killed that ghoul, or I don't really know what that was. It was probably a ghoul or acolyte. He killed it and then rushed away, and MoFaD still had the opportunity to block it with the acolytes. Well, because acolytes are faster now, but yeah, I mean, Teal was just too good. Teal was just too good for it. I don't really know if MoFaD could have done it in any better way. But Teal was just too good. That was an amazing clutch moment. Hey, Jockey, can you clip that for me? That was an amazing moment. If you can. Well, otherwise I'll just do it myself later on. Okay, so now we're having some units spread around. Archers, wisps. Teal's a bit uncoordinated. I'm not really sure what's his plan is. He's going to the shop. Is he gonna buy a staff? Yes, he is. He's all gonna buy himself a circlet, and he's gonna try and dedicate himself to, or rather dedicate his army in trying to take out the expansion and not let MoFaD expand. MoFaD is of course going for tier 2. That's something that you ought to want to do if your expansion fails, because yeah, well, you're already trying to invest a lot in trying to get that expansion. If you don't get it up, then you need to get the other advantage or other drawback which you were trying to stagger yourself for the expansion. And oh no, Teal's gonna cancel the expansion once again. No. Whoa, the Demon Hunter. This time he's surrounded by acolytes. And the acolytes are actually killing it. No, don't let it out. Force a TP, there we go. Well, a short victory. You forced a TP, so 350 gold, that's something that Teal is gonna have to use. He's already at tier 2, he can do it now. He doesn't have a shop. Teal doesn't have a shop. Oh, wait a second. Teal does have a shop, and it's actually planted right in the middle of the map. And Teal going in for the second hero, Naga Sea Witch. MoFaD's expansion attempt was hampered the second time, and it appears to me that Teal wants to come in and try to hamper it for a third time. This looks bad. I like it, Jackie. That's how I like it. All right, we're gonna put that up somewhere. Yeah, probably gonna kill off that skeleton warrior to gain that small bit of experience, which I don't really think that's gonna be that beneficial. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna prevent your opponent from scouting. You do it only if you have the time to do it. Don't really overcommit yourself in trying to kill off skeleton warriors and stuff. And this time I'm gonna attack the necropolis. This time MoFaD's got like 2 Nerubian towers up, so it's gonna be twice as hard for Teal to try and hamper the expansion. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it this time because it's already 50% done, and we got a nice little block over here by MoFaD. Vampiric Aura and Sleep being used just the way it's supposed to. No, MoFaD needs to stay in the Blight, stay in the range of those towers, because once he goes away, then that will help Teal kill off his ghouls one by one, pick them apart. There's a lot of DPS over here, remember. Demon Hunter is meant for all that damage, and you got the Naga Sea Witch supporting, and there we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Demon Hunter once again weak, does have a potion of healing. Oh no, surround again. He's gonna use that staff for teleportation. MoFaD's got a sleep in the bank. No, he doesn't, and I have to run away, I guess. Doesn't want to kill a ghoul and then run away. Oh, nice. I like that. MoFaD actually denied the kill there. He gonna deny one more? No. A lot of ghouls died this day. A lot of them. This doesn't look good for MoFaD. He's already at tier 2. Well, of course, right? No, wait a second. He wasn't the one that got the second hero. Death Knight coming in. Death Knight has been clicked, and once he hits the field, the ghouls will have a small advantage. Or rather, the Undead army themselves will have a small advantage. Nidal players have a small advantage as well, speaking of which. Druid of the Claws will now spawn with 125 mana, and I believe 125 mana, and that's definitely more than 125 mana. I think I missed out the patch notes there. Okay, I mean, I believe this is enough mana to cast a Rejuvenation, which is something that Nidal players have been struggling with by my understanding. Or I don't know, maybe I'm just a noob. What do we have here? Jockey says the Demon Hunter has more luck than Lucker's Blade Master. Actually, you're right. Somebody call Lucker and tell him that the Demon Hunter actually stole his luck.
The damned stand ready.
Could share the clip with him later on. I think that should be good. Here comes Teal going into the base of MoFaD, and MoFaD, despite of having that Death Knight, he is still on the back foot right now. Oh, these are, I mean, there's a lot of ghouls there that he left behind for the lumber chopping. Demon Hunter once again being trapped, but this time is his luck gonna yeah, his luck is his luck is on his side. There's absolutely no way that he can run out unless until he messes up big time, which I doubt he will. He's doing a good job of taking down those. And oh, MoFaD, nicely done! He slept away the Naga Sea Witch. I think that's exactly what he needs to do. Just sleep the Naga Sea Witch before the Demon Hunter is about to get killed. And no, I don't think the Demon Hunter is gonna get killed. Death Knight manages to save itself barely, and there we go, Staff of Preservation. Needs to be careful, don't get that Death Knight into the fight. Got like 50 HP. I mean, I don't really think you should. No. This can be ugly. He's doing MoFaD. There we go, Potion of Healing. Should have picked it up a bit earlier, in my opinion, because if Teal tried to target a Death Knight, that may have been a kill there. I don't think you want to use the Druid of the Claw in the Druid form to fight. Not going to be that effective, and of course the Tier 2 upgrade is not there yet. I don't think it's a good idea to target a DH down. Should go for the Witcher units. Yeah, you're kind of right on that one move, Jockey. Oh wow, supply blocked. Of course. Appears to me that Teal is supply blocked. He didn't put down his forked moon well for some reason. He is going for the expansion location. Not really sure if he is planning to counter expand or not. That is the option. He can do that, and I'm not really agreed with his idea of keeping the Ancient of Wonders here now. It would be a good idea to just migrate it back to the base right now, because I guess he just kept it there to be able to gain access to items and stuff to attack the expansion, which he foiled 2 times, but the third time MoFaD managed to stick in there and get it up. Expansion cleared. They're gonna expand, that's the bigger question. He got a Wisp nearby, can do that. Tier 3 is of course ready, and what about the Moonwell? Oh my goodness, he hasn't put down the moon. Oh, he has, there we go. Well, Moonwell is up there. Waiting for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over the patch notes once again as to what's the upgrade for the bears, because they got more mana coming out of the building now. That means they can cast more rejuvenation roars and stuff. Alright. MoFaD got himself a meat wagon, and the Ancient Evil has made its way towards the field. The Lich. This is a pretty potent combination. Dreadlord, Death Knight, Lich. I mean, you still have your Lich and Death Knight combination. Of course, it's slightly, well, actually it's a lot weaker. But you can compromise for that with the Dreadlord there. Sleep is very useful. You can use Sleep to surround stuff, but something that doesn't really seem right. MoFaD doesn't really have a lot of units to try and attempt any kind of surround. And he's currently sitting at 50 food. Has the capacity to go up till 80, but isn't exactly doing that right now. I think he should do it. He has enough gold in the bank, and I really don't see any reason to stagger behind. Here comes the army, and Frost Nova. I'm gonna try and follow it. I don't really think following it would be productive, but Teal will try to come in from the other side, it appears. Hey there, Red Martian. Druids transforming into bears, finally. Don't have really any attack upgrades though. Do you have anything on MoFaD's side? Well, at least MoFaD has some attack upgrades on the meat wagons and ghouls. Still a bit confused as to what combination. Alright, now I'm not confused anymore. MoFaD wants to go Necro Wagon. Probably would be a good idea to get a second meat wagon for that as well. Necro Wagon is potent, very much usable in the current patch scenario. Yeah, you know, even after human players got that buff where priests can dispel a bit longer. I mean to say, priests can dispel from a bit distance. Necro Wagon is still potent. It still works out. Uh-oh, here comes Teal with all his might. He's gonna have to deal with 4 towers. Yikes, that looks dangerous. And all the towers are attacking the Naga Sea Witch. Wow, MoFaD targeting it down actually. Naga Sea Witch taking heavy damage. Here comes the nuke. Still trying to focus attention on that. There we go. A rejuvenation being put on that. But needs to be really careful. And why is he repairing the necropolis? Well, I guess you can just keep it in the front line and tank damage with it, but there's really no other reason. Unless, well, you can train acolytes if you lose. That's really the only thing there. Oh man, I don't really see MoFaD winning against these many bears. That was way too many bears. And the towers are the only thing keeping Teal from tearing this expansion apart right now. Those towers are keeping it alive. You probably need some siege or something to try and take down the towers first. That's a lot of tower up. Like, even human players don't have these many towers. The little benefit for Undead is that their farm is their tower. So all they gotta do is just upgrade their farm into a Spirit Tower or a Nerubian Tower. Spirit Towers deal damage, Nerubian Towers slow the target. Having a balance of both can work out really well. Shadows beckon. Got some necromancers hitting the field. I don't really think he's gonna go for upgrades. Well, he can. That's gonna give them extra mana and HP, of course. Not really a bad idea. Should definitely go for all of the upgrades though, and I think it's a good time for Teal to pull in a couple of wisps. He does see necromancers there. He knows that Raised Dead is coming. He knows this is a necro wagon push, which he is gonna have to deal with. Finally, one bear was down to red HP but got staffed away. MoFaD finally gaining some firepower on his side and rejuvenation with a staff. We got double staff on both of the heroes there. Teal is right on the mark. This guy is something, and MoFaD is gonna have to pull out his A game in order to beat him. Alright, we have an expansion up and ready. I don't really know when this came down. I wasn't even checking. I didn't even check on that side of the map. Still no adapt training. Stuck at an army of 67. Should just go for 80. I don't really see any reason for not to go for 80 as long as you have the resources to be able to do so. Exhumed corpses upgrade coming in, and tower that's under the upgrade attacked by Teal here. Come back out immediately as soon as MoFaD TP's in. One of those situations where MoFaD could have perhaps just ran towards his expansion instead of TPing in, but well, TPing in saved him the ziggurat. But of course that cost him 350 gold of that Scroll of Town portal. Going towards the back line, wow. Didn't really expect him to actually go in there and try to take down those Temple of Dam. Nagasevich! Saved it for a moment, needs to staff it back now! Okay, Nagasevich actually gonna use the TP to get back to the base. Right, and Bear getting taken out, and apart from that, okay, like I wouldn't really know because the Necromancer probably resummon the corpses into skeleton warriors after death. Still got 4 bears on the field, so I don't really think Teal lost anything apart from that one bear and Dryad during that fight. Perhaps one more Dryad, perhaps. Yeah, that Ancient of Wonders is pretty safe until now. Now no, it's safe. It's very safe. Ancient of Wonders can die really quickly for some reason. Yeah, I showed them. Yeah. Okay, now is the time to. All right. Back out lightly, and oh no, here comes MoFaD. Poor Angel of War, I mean to say Angel of Wonders, gonna get taken out and murdered. I don't really think MoFaD needed any kind of effort to take that down. Like, that was like no effort at all. Needed to upgrade skeleton longevity, absolutely. MoFaD, I don't really know if he has it. Well, he's getting skeleton mastery, so he probably got the longevity as well. Longevity. Uh-oh, mountain giants on the field now, but they're gonna take so much damage with those skeleton warriors. And of course the mountain kings, the mountain giants, I'm sorry, second taunt has been disabled now. They only got one taunt, but the taunt's cooldown has been reduced. Oh my god, that's too many skeletons. I'm really surprised that Teal isn't even trying to use any of the wisps. He needs wisps. Idle players dispel his wisp. I mean, you still have the option with the dryads, but that's gonna take too long. You need an AoE dispel, and that's a wisp for you. And oh no no no, that bear! Why did you just send that bear to die? Come on! Here comes them wisps! Wisps are detonating over the necromancers. No 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 no! Bad detonation, bad detonation. Alright, drained all the mana from the heroes at least. The Necrowagon though, I mean to say the Necromancers at the backline still have some mana. And they're gonna cast the Raise Dead, raise some skeletons, fight. The beef gonna be enough for Teal to bear with this. Bear is dying left, right and center. I think he lost all the bears. Now it is the turn for the mountain giants. That's not taking damage, but there's a big army there trying to save it from near death. And even Hunter gonna have to back out lightly, and I believe this game is over. There's way too many skeleton warriors on the side of MoFaD, and that Death Knight is overextending a bit in my opinion. Sacrificial. Oh no no, what is he doing? Is he gonna do Death Coil? Death Coil, there we go. Death Coil! Hell yeah!
Our forces are under attack.
The luck finally ran out. And the game goes to MoFaD. If you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button while watching this video on YouTube. Subscribe for more on my YouTube channel, and to catch these games live, you can follow me on my Twitch. And it was an amazing game in my opinion, and MoFaD and Teal have showed us exactly how war can be crafted. So that's gonna be all for this one. I'm